Oh, good. It's Welcome to the South Radio. My man Tayjulus is in the building. We about to do a quick interview, and then we'll jump more into sports. We got some more music, promoting local artistry, like I said. My man Tayjulus, straight out Jamaica, Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Well, I love it when I'm smart. I'm telling you something else. All right, so YouTube, pay attention, because we here, baby. We are here. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirty, oh. Hey, it's Welcome to the South Radio. Candy yams and collard greens. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't know about them candy yams and them collard greens. I'm not. Now, my ATL people may know about it, but Tayjulus, what you know about collard greens, man?
I know about collard greens because I'm Rasta.
Rasta.
Vegetarian.
Love it. I love it. Listen, man, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Where my man Drake? Yo, man, pull up a chair, man.
Yo.
Pull up a chair, man. Jump on the video. Jump on the video. All right. First thing is first. I hope you brought some new music.
Well, I do.
Okay. All right, good. Because we're gonna get into that in a minute. I'm gonna make sure we play a couple clips.
Straight up.
But like I told you earlier, man, you're the first artist I legitimately have done an interview with on this show, so I appreciate that. And you're legitimately the first reggae artist I've ever met in person other than Sean Paul.
And I feel so welcome.
Right? Right? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you. Sean Paul, big shout out. When I was in D.C., you know how they like to get down the go-go's and the reggaes and the whole nine. They go after it. So I was able to meet him. Give Me the Light had just come out. Everybody was passing the dro. Mama, if you're listening, it wasn't me. I promise you it wasn't me. I don't do that. However, I did have other people that were partaking and doing other extracurricular activities. Shout out to the sponsor, Miller Lite. So, you know, it was a blessing. It was good. I enjoyed it. And that's really where my love for reggae kicked in. Okay. So I want to ask you first and foremost, what is it about the music that attracts you so much that keeps you coming back?
All right, well, this music has been started from I was about 10 years of age, been in class, beating on the desk, trying to be splashing, be comparing ourselves with each other, but hitting it hard, and I just found myself always being a winner. So I stick to that, and I said, all right. But every time I try to run away from the music keeps running me down. So it always comes back to you. Always comes back at me.
That's good to know. Listen, That a lot of artists that I've talked to over the last couple of years, that's one big thing about this show is, which is why I brought in CP and Dream Note when we first did it. CP used to rap back in the day. He still may spit a little something every now and then, but unfortunately his Cubs hat doesn't allow him to show his true colors. So, and then of course Dream Note being the person he was. So when we came together, the music was really a big part of being able to do something. It was my way. It is my way of giving back. You know what I mean? Okay. So I really, for that aspect, that was like one key point of why I wanted to really do this, to push local artistry. So I wanted to ask you, with that being said, where do you see yourself now compared to where you were 5 years ago within the music industry?
Well, I see myself being like a long distance from where I used to be, due to the fact that back before I hadn't got nothing at all to say that, yes, I got something to show that this is music. Right. But from start doing my music, then lead it up to where I had my own recording label, which is Up Sound Records, which is going hard, which is beating up, which I got Asia on Up Sound Records, which she's going
so that's the connection. Okay.
Got another singer, which she was unable to be here, which is Ariel. So we got things going on right now. So there's a lot more difference than back in the days.
Got you. Awesome. So basically you added some key pieces. Now, did I hear you correctly? You said Up Sound Records?
Up Sound Records.
Up Sound Records. We got any social media links? Can they hit you up on the link?
Sure you can. You could link me up on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, Up Sound Records. Okay. I'm all out.
All right, you heard it here first. Up Sound Records. Check out all the social media links. I'm also going to have it posted on Welcome to the South. It's Welcome to the South Radio. We'll be right back with Tayjulus in just a minute, people.
I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I CC round town. Hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. Hey. Witness all around me, true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense.
Hey, how about them apples, huh? Welcome to the South Radio. We're back. CP's in the building. He's got a question for Tayjulus. Tayjulus, straight out of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Been in Atlanta a year, you said?
1 year.
Been here for a year, fixing to hit the music scene super, super hard. I love that. Super hard. There it is. He's got one of his singers, Asia, with him. Asia's got her support system. By the way, Dirt Over Hose is still probably one of my favorites. I mean, that's almost like a fantasy football team name. It's Dirt Over Hose. I mean, my fantasy team name is Me Balls Are Swinging. So that, you know what I mean? That's that's how you come up with creativity in fantasy. So Dirt Over Hose. Don't get mad if I cop that for my next fantasy league. So I hear you. Well, listen, we'll work it out. I'll bring you on the show more often. We'll talk. Right. You know what? I do need a female co-host. We can work something out. I need somebody with some talent though. So you gotta be on point. All right, my man CP's got a question for Tayjulus. Go ahead, C. So,
no, I was sitting here, and I always love to hear the story of any type of artist, whatever type of music it is. And there's always 99% of what you do in the music industry is trials and tribulations. It's hard work, it's sweat, it's tears, it's frustration upon frustration. You know, tell me a little bit about your story. Tell me a little bit about your journey to get to where you are now.
All right. Well, back into my journey now. It's been a long time. I've been fighting hard, trying to push as hard as I can. Been through a lot. The first time I got called on stage, I was like, I'm just gonna give you like straight Jamaican right now. When I got called on stage, it was like, yo, my name called up, and I was like, hey, yo, I'm gonna be ducking right now. I ain't gonna do this right now. Then when I put my head down, and there was this dude ran up on stage like, hey, yo. That's me. And he took my name. That was Rich and Famous. And then he took my name. I was like, oh, no. So then I said, and I think in myself that, listen, I got to go better. I got to go harder. Got to do something. So then I make another move, and I try to go straight up to another show which they had back in Montego Bay. Then I got called up, and I ran out, and I hit it, and I did it. It was so hard. It was
hit
so
it
great.
And did it.
So everybody loved it. So it was a hard task getting where I'm at right now. It was so hard because even though I got a lot of other producers like wanted to sign me, but when reading back through their paperwork which they gave to me, it was like their contract was totally stupid. So I had backed the way down and tried to go on my own. But still looking out for any bigger producer who would wanted to sign me, or any of my artists. We're still looking out, so we're going hard. We're doing our thing.
Going hard. Upsound Records in the building. Upsound Records in the building. I like it. You know, it's funny because a lot of musical artists will say, you know, for the longest time, and you could probably attest to this, for the longest time, everybody wanted that major check. They wanted that big label. They wanted that big company to represent from an A&R standpoint, I mean, NWA literally has talked about it for probably the last, 2 months building up to the movie coming out, the whole nine. So, you know, with that being said, do you feel as though the independent side of it is right now more or less the way to go? Or are you still trying to find that big A&R company to kind of give you that next level push?
Well, that's definitely what I'm trying to do. Trying to find a bigger company to give me that push.
So you think, so from your aspect, you're looking at it as saying, you know what, I want to find a company that I can come in, deal with, sign me on, you know, we'll work the contracts out, let the lawyers handle it, but ultimately, you want to be able to say, you know what, I love the music, I want to make the music, it's reggae, it's hip-hop, I want to put it out there and hit that next level.
Definitely.
Got you.
Definitely.
Boom.
Are you doing all that right now yourself?
Well, definitely, I'm doing that myself right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I got Big Crit on the boards for the simple fact it's Welcome to the South. We are that third coast. It's my man Tayjulus. We're going to change the video. We get it up and running. I got new music from Tayjulus straight out of Montego Bay, Jamaica, man. Let's do this thing, people.
Straight out.